Alright, on the last episode of Dungeons and Dragons Grave of Man, the party found some wizards. The wizards seemed cool and helpful. More helpful than me, I guess. But then I got an upgrade, so now I'm helpful too. Yay.
Yeah, that was actually a pretty good, Yep.
Well, and you also
Alright, then.
forgot about the upgrade that Dimitri got.
Yes, I'm now Dimitri X, beep, boop.
After having your arm torn off by a very stubborn
We
stool.
overlook that factoid, boop, boop.
Now you can beep boop sandstorm.
Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep.
Okay.
What's ahead of us?
Okay, so you have a creepy corridor.
Isn't
Oh, here's a
Sandstorm
random question. Because I have the new body, do I get full heal as well?
Yes, you are fully healed. Fully
Nice.
repaired. Technically, there are some things that you do get as benefits, but those will show up later.
My exhaust port now is 15% smaller.
You have an exhaust port?
Butt got smaller.
Yeah. No, he's got a Hank Hill ass now.
No. Oh.
Oh, Sandstorm, the only song that's made by auto-tuning
Okay.
Hey,
Morse code.
this is always creepy.
So, these aren't moving. I just didn't feel like putting them in when I made the pre-generated map stuff because
They're
they're in
not
different
moving
files.
yet.
Yeah, but there are statues on both sides.
Yay, statues, they're never dangerous.
Now, wizards,
Yes,
do you guys typically put up some kind
statues like that. Oh yes, they're a favorite. Statues are cool, man. Woman, I don't know, whatever.
I am a lady. In any case, when we initially entered the other side of the keep, the one over on the other eastern side, we'd been assailed by booby traps.
Yes, well, that was the old Dwarven keep. Almost nobody goes over there. That's mostly just for the guardsmen of the keep, and I mean, it's more of kind of a traditionalist thing. Got to keep the tradition alive.
So if I step in front of these guys, they're not going to shoot arrows at me.
No, good heavens, no. We don't. We only trapped the main corridor, and you seem to have already broken most of the traps there. So,
Okay.
Okay.
If
we
there
stepped
was
in front of it.
popcorn, I'd be grabbing it right now.
okay. So you walk through the corridor completely unscathed. It's fine.
God damn it.
All right. Would you care to
I
knock?
was so ready.
What's popcorn? Skitter whispers to you.
Get out of my head.
No.
Oh. Dimitri may have
Way too many people in my
apologized to
head all
Skitter,
the time.
but Therese is still not on the skit train.
She's literally
Okay.
in my head. It's a problem.
I'm going to knock on door.
Okay. You knock on the door, and you hear nothing. It is all quiet on the other side.
Oh.
All right.
Now, of all times, you choose to start knocking again.
All right, let's open it.
All right. So you open the door to find yourselves in this quaint little study. There's a
this
lot
is
more to
very
this room.
adorable.
Oh,
But
books.
it really looks like you've just walked into a miniature Barnes & Noble. There are armchairs. It looks very comfortable. It looks like, the war mages probably hung out in here.
There's a whole young adult section.
Oh, yeah, there is.
Oh, hey.
There's even, like, a miniature Starbucks.
Whoop.
Are there
Zoink.
are there any books that refer to interdimensional
There's a lot of
portals?
books. So I have 2 bookshelves here. There's more like every
Let's
wall
find
is
out.
covered in bookshelf.
Let's find out if the hallway has a druid sensor.
No,
Okay.
no, it'll work like in the movies, right? When you turn on the TV broadcast and it's conveniently tuned to exactly the most plot important thing. I pull off a random book. See? This book. What book do I pull down?
Roll a
Or you
die
have the-
1,000.
Or you have the Shaun of the Dead issue where every single book is the most important thing simultaneously.
That's 5,000.
That's not, yeah.
Whoops.
You find Wizards Illustrated.
Ooh, is this the swimsuit issue?
a swim robe.
Oh, I guess it would be more like bathers.
Yeah.
Because we're in the medieval ages.
Yeah, so it's mostly just like full page spreads of wizards with really nice beards in like slightly more form-fitting robes. And they're like
I'm
kind
just
of
picturing,
whipping their
like-
beards around, and it's got the like trail of water.
They look like
I
they're
whip my
painted
beard
by
back and forth, whip my
Hieronymus.
beard back and forth.
They look
I
like they're
really like
painted
their
by
taste in
Hieronymus
rugs.
Bosch.
This
They're
matches
just
my skin
like-
tone.
It's like
Yeah.
a triptych of wizards.
Pretty much, yeah. The wizards behind you seem very interested in it.
I put this back.
They look slightly disappointed.
I understand. Alright, I go
You
to
notice
door.
Isaac immediately pocket it.
I go
Alright.
to the door.
So you
and
open the
I
door.
proceed- No, hang on.
Oh. Okay. As you knock on the door, there's kind of like a crunching noise.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Your hand's broken already?
Open door. Wait.
Okay. So you
get
open
X,
the door.
then open door.
Okay. So you open the door with a crunch. And more or less the entire hallway beyond is just filled with crystal. Like it's like, at first it's like a thin layer of ice, and then eventually the whole thing is just covered.
I understand.
Well, looks like we're not going in that direction. What about over here?
Alright. So you're just opening the door?
Yep.
Okay. So you find a hallway.
Oh, wow. And is this also going to go along the periphery?
How dark is it?
It's pretty dark. So, Dimitri, you notice that you can see in the dark now. Not
Nice.
as well as you could when you were Greg, but you have low light vision, so you can see
Cool.
better than Drez can.
Cool.
Okay. Well, I have a cantrip for light, so I can always use that.
Okay. Well,
If I can select
we
it.
might as well explore the hallway.
Okay, so you're starting to hit the end of like what you can see, because
Uh-huh.
it's it's going around. However, Alarin turns on her light, and immediately everybody can see. I'm just gonna I'll drag in the NPCs when they're relevant. They're with you.
Sure.
I just don't
Yeah.
feel like moving 4
You don't
people
wanna
around
move,
now.
You don't want to move 7 icons on around at once.
Pass. So you get down here, and you can pretty much just see the whole way. There's not really anything immediately jumping out at you. You do notice there's some crystal down to the end of the hallway, and light is glinting off of that.
Oh.
But it looks like
After
there's a turn.
Miss Light. Actually, wait, I should walk point.
Okay. So you find one more hallway kind of teeing off from where you are and extends only a short distance, and there are 3 doors.
3 doors.
Ah.
Wow.
Well, I guess we'll open up, or we'll try this one.
What's behind door number 1?
Give me a second. I have to roll one thing for Skitter while we are here. Bam. Nope. He doesn't find shit. Alright, so you open up that door. It is locked. Oh, wait, no, you're knocking on it. Nothing
Yep.
happens.
Okay. Well, I attempt to
You
open
knock on it, and the door
Okay.
shouts, "I'm locked."
I'm locked! Sorry.
it.
But yeah, the door, there's no response, and then the door's locked. There we go.
Okay. Let's give it the old Dimitri 1, 2, X.
Alright, you smash straight through that door, Kool-Aid Man.
Oh yeah.
There's no goblin on the other side for you to demolish. He is behind you safely.
There's a journal on that desk.
However, it's a small bedroom. There's
Alarm just barrels through me. Book.
There's a book.
There's a lot more in the room as usual, but it looks like a wizard probably slept in here. There's robes. There's like kind of curly-toed shoes, books and notes everywhere.
All right. What does this journal say?
Okay, the journal is it's actually fairly empty. It looks like it's mostly just like small notes and observations. It looks like this person was kind of compiling their thoughts on the people around them.
And who were these people?
So this is the diary of the keep commander.
But a
and-
battle mage.
You don't know. You don't know that. It's just the keep commander. He doesn't have his name written in the margins or anything like that. It's mostly just like little personal details about honestly a couple hundred people.
Oh, wow.
And like their schedules and what makes them tick and how to motivate them better. It kind of looks like
Ew.
you might have found the middle
Creepy.
manager's journal.
Anything about Hector?
Found
So
the
you
Dungeon Master's journal.
roll roll an investigation check, because I mean it's a couple hundred pages. All right, you find an entry on Hector, and it's fairly short. Towards the very end, actually.
As I would expect.
Talking about how Hector is one of the newer war mages to be sent over, and that, you know, he might have distinguished himself in the field, but that doesn't mean he can lead. And, you know, just getting kind of a weird, creepy feeling from the dude. And that was actually like one of the last pages.
Interesting. So Hector did arrive here not long before everything went down. Anything interesting on the last entry?
No, the last entry was about anybody specific. No, just more random people. It looks like they got like a couple of new like transfers from a different station. I'll tell you if it becomes relevant if you hear about somebody else.
Okay.
But it's not a name you recognize.
You might have to barrel through a couple more doors, but we'll see.
Let's try door number left.
Okay. So there's no response from the other side.
Attempt to open.
It is also locked.
Attempt to smash.
All right, you bump off the door.
Oh. Well, I guess this one's never getting opened.
Oh.
Skip man.
Skitter!
It's literally impossible.
Let me try. Nope.
Huh.
I mean, I could give it a go. I'm a bit of a dab hand with the old knock spell.
God damn, we're just gonna like treadmill people through all of them failing.
Yeah, like we're
I mean,
squishing around each
don't-
other.
Yeah, so the wizard actively climbs over Drez, and Skitter and Dimitri and everybody. He doesn't seem to care too much about personal space, and he casts one spell and then another, and he's like, this is magically locked. I mean, the other door was too, but you didn't give a shit. But yeah, this is definitely an arcane lock of some design. So Drez, you notice he casts counter spell and then another spell you don't recognize. And then it pops open. Now, don't ask me to do that too much. I only have so many spell slots in a day. And he's going to
He says
Spell
explicitly.
slots. I'm at level 7. I only have this many spell slots.
Was there a loud knocking sound?
yes.
Okay.
Ah.
So you find a room. It's got a big desk covered in books, sheets of paper. The entire room looks like it's been actually raided.
Oh.
Probably. It looks like somebody had been through here and had rifled through pretty much everything.
I put on my mask, the undead mask.
So you put on your mask of spirit sight or whatever, and you do not find any spirits lurking in this room.
Okay, that's good. I put it
Besides
away.
the one.
Yes, you see Dimitri.
Hi.
Oh,
I wonder if this is where Hector had been. Was there any indication as to what had been rifled through or taken?
Literally everything. Drawers have been upended. The lining of the chair has been torn open.
Oh, they were searching for anything that was hidden.
Yes.
Not the upholstery.
Sir Wizard? Isaac?
Yes. Yes. Oh dear. This room has, well, been through some stuff.
Now, can I inspect the markings? Does someone open this with a dagger or?
No, oh, you mean what markings?
that wasn't good.
So, what markings where?
Well, so just the tear marks. I'm just wondering if it was a creature or if it was a human. Like, what opened up the chair?
It looks like it was cut open with a knife.
Okay.
It's way too specific. It's like it's four slashes in a square. As opposed to, like, you know, what would happen if a dog tried to get into a chair. You'd have, like, teeth marks and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Whose office was this?
Well, I mean, did you check the plaque on the wall?
Do you guys have to have plaques everywhere?
You
Okay.
notice there's awards and all sorts of things that have been, like, moved out of place and shifted around, but it looks like this was Hector's private office.
Interesting, and he had moved there not even a couple days before the fall.
No. He's been here for, oh, geez, like 3-4 years now.
Really?
Yes.
What was that notebook for?
What?
Well, no, this notebook. I
Oh.
show him the notebook.
Okay, he's gonna flip through it. And eventually reads Hector's and is like, well, this isn't Hector's handwriting at all. This would be, well, probably the previous commander's. Why, he went missing.
He went missing?
Yes. I'd say about 2 years ago, I think. It was all the buzz. He was a well decorated veteran, and he just went poof.
Wait, years? Something's not sitting well with me right now. I thought Zagnoth only fell months ago.
Yeah, I'm a bit foggy on the details. Haven't seen the sun or the calendar in a long time. But yes, we've been under siege, underwater for almost 3-4 months now, maybe.
But if this was years ago, why is this all so fresh? Well, it seems fresh. I don't know. Is there dust everywhere?
No, this looks recent. Like, whomever had been through here has been through here in the past. You're not really sure how long. Somebody has only investigated a chair. I guess you've investigated the chair, but you didn't investigate it well, so you don't really know.
Yeah.
Chair investigators.
I only had a 12.
I guess I can always beep boop my with my special new eyeballs.
Yeah. You can, you can investigate repeatedly as long as you're investigating different things. So broad or more specific. So if you want to investigate the desk or the chair
I'm
or
going
the whole
to
room.
inspect the bookcase.
Okay. So the bookcase has been kind of emptied, and then it looks like a number of the books were just thrown on just to get them out of the way. But it looks like most of them were just kind of thrown onto the shelf after being, like, flipped through a little bit. You notice some were still open when they were thrown on the shelf. If you were a librarian, this would be in a very upsetting room to you. But you're not, so you're pretty just uncaring.
Huh. Alright. Well,
I'll investigate
as far
the
as I
desk.
know, this room is a room of mystery and has nothing of interest in it.
Okay.
How you doing, Skip Man?
So Drez, you, I'm doing okay. So Drez, you find a couple of things. One, you find a big honking looking, like, gem thing, sitting on the desk that nobody bothered to really look at. It's buried under some papers, but it looks like a wand, but it has, like, it's got, like, a thicker stick, and it doesn't quite look like it's meant to be used as a wand specifically. And have you never seen something like that before?
Well, this potentially screams Arcana check.
Okay, so it is another homebrew thing. It's a spell focus, so if you cast a spell through it, it'll change the parameters somehow.
Oh, well, I'm holding on to this. Hello,
Okay.
new toy.
And you notice it is the same color as all of the crystals you found outside.
Oh,
Yep.
maybe it opens doors.
Okay. You also find
Bastard blockages everywhere.
underneath it there's a small bag.
A small bag.
Yep.
All right, let's open the bag that hopefully doesn't have teeth on the inside. I may not
Okay.
be trusting of my surroundings lately.
So the small bag is actually it's kind of like a belt pouch that's bigger on the inside. You found a kind of small bag of holding type thing. It's actually got 6 little crystals in it that are also kind of the same magenta as everything else, as well as 3 health potions, 1 small and 3 kind of medium size, but they're like, you know, the previous ones have kind of been like a dull red, kind of like cherries. And this is like vibrant, like bright red.
So it's the right color almost.
Yeah, but somebody cranked up the saturation meter to 100.
What was the numbers there for number of each?
So 6 little crystals, 1 small vibrant potion, and 3 medium vibrant potions.
But the crystals were necromancer crystals. Do they look like
They look exactly like spell crystals, but they're the wrong color.
Uh-oh. Interesting.
Huh. I don't know whether that's more scary or less scary than the creepy slug thing she's been carrying around the whole time.
Wait, what?
It was
Yeah,
just that
Shell still has that weird slug in a jar.
little wormy worm that we got from one of the corpses down below. So, a pink rod with
pet-
pink crystals doesn't.
The automaton's pets have pets.
Hey, I'm not his pet. Now, Sir Wizard,
Yes.
I've been carrying these crystals, and once again, they've been quite useful. They help us recharge our.
Well, I mean,
spells.
we were talking about the mines down below. That's where we get this stuff.
Right, and so if this office held some of the magenta variety, doesn't that mean that they were infused with necromancy?
Well, that means Hector has been messing with them. Or, well, I mean, somebody has killed Hector and taken his office and his supplies.
Interesting. Well, let's see what's in this room, too. He had also unlocked it, correct?
The
No.
door on the other side? No.
Oh.
And the door on the other side looks, like more fortified.
Oh.
Oh. Is it locked?
It is. It looks like it's locked, barred, and it actually has, like, several keyholes and some other stuff.
Whoa.
Well, how about this? I have a different plan. Can you back up? Thank you. Alright. I hit it with my axe.
It bounces off semi-harmlessly.
Damn.
Really
there
was
went that
afraid you
plan.
were gonna crit.
I was hoping to crit. None of the crit things would actually help, but my character doesn't know that.
Some
In fact,
could.
almost every crit would have actually been a disaster.
I mean, I can try slashing it with my blade, but I'm so worried about what would happen if something bad happens.
Is everyone
Yeah.
out of the room yet? In the office?
The wizard is still pouring through, like, everything. He seems to be kind of engrossed. Actually, all 3 wizards have moved in, and they're all kind of, like, rifling through all the notes and mumbling weirdly to each other.
Okay, well,
right,
I try to
I'm
use
going
my lightsaber on the door.
Okay. So you use your lightsaber on the door, and you cut into it, and there's this kind of, like, noise as the door kind of, like, slowly warps, weirdly.
Whoa.
Like
Uncomfortable.
it's like the door gets like this weird fisheye effect where your sword is stuck into it, and it like vibrates, And then after a while, whatever was causing that kind of gives up. And then you've put a hole in the door.
Whoa, weird.
All right.
She's Qui-Gon Jinning.
I disengage my blade and I look through the hole.
Okay. You see actually quite a lot, sort of. So obviously, again, haven't drawn it would take too much time. There's a big room in here.
Whoa.
And at one side is a big pool of water that looks like it was kind of excavated out of the floor. It doesn't look like it was wrecked, but you see you see tubes and like workbenches and vials and all sorts of stuff piled in corners and almost like forgotten almost.
Mm-hmm.
And in some of the tubes you see some homunculi in the process of being like constructed.
Ah.
But
it looks like
they were abandoned.
It looks like they were abandoned in favor of whatever the pool of water is.
This was a laboratory, and they were creating the homunculi here. Wizards, is there any
Wow.
way that you can open up the door?
I mean, sure. Roll a die 10, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Done.
Okay. So, the wizard puts his hand on the door, pushes, and it opens. See, it was open. Alright, I'm going back to my studies.
I suppose
oh.
by...
You notice that you cut through the entire lock mechanism, and the bar on the other side.
Oh, well, that was easy.
There was some, if you look into the door, there was some elaborate machinery and all sorts of other stuff in there, and you just pretty much sliced through it.
And all you
Nice.
needed was a reality-breaking sword.
I feel like a Jedi. All right, let's look at all this weird lab equipment that we can't see.
Okay, so, I'm sorry, I was just like, do I need to draw all this stuff? Like, no,
It'd be
probably
cool.
not. It would be cool, but
okay.
time.
Ooh, water. This is convenient.
Yeah,
I tried casting Produce Flame with my weird toy.
okay. Kind of just this, like, orb of light floats above the focus. And it's, like, magenta and hums.
I made a humming light.
Well, yeah, no, that link is pretty active, especially for the amount of clutter. So
Here,
it's
this
pretty,
is a really, really cool drawing.
this is
Yeah.
a really nice drawing. So it's pretty much what you see in this picture, but all crammed in one corner because they lost interest in it and wanted to move on to other things. That's a nice
I found out
picture.
about this piece earlier today, and my mind was blown by how amazing it is.
What's the other one?
lot of vials and
Yeah, damn.
things to draw. Okay.
Yeah.
And what did the homunculi look like?
They look like people that are kind of in the process of being stitched together. Some are missing like arms and legs. Looks like they've been decomposing for a while, so they're kind of gross.
Those pictures are some level of like berserk level of ink density.
Yeah.
Line art, yeah, they're stunningly well put together. This is not easy. Anyway,
But so Drez, you have like a little orb of magenta light floating above your spell focus.
Knowledge Arcana.
Okay,
Shit.
you can't really figure it out, though you are reminded somewhat that produce flame. You can throw it if I remember right.
I throw it at the water.
It you pretty much chuck the little laser orb, and it hits the water with like a sizzle.
bloop. Oh, bloop.
Well, I believe most of us can actually enter the water, right? I mean-
all of us can.
You
That
can-
wasn't really the point.
No, I know, but maybe we should see where this goes. I know that I can breathe underwater. Dimitri has no need for breath anymore. Skitter has the cloak, and you can hold your breath for 15 minutes, which, I mean, hopefully is sufficient.
Give me a second. Guys,
Yeah?
I don't think swimming's a good idea.
Is it?
I'm gonna actually go ahead and use divine sense.
Okay. So you use divine sense, and there's some kind of something there.
Uh-oh.
I throw more fireballs.
I
Okay.
know the specific location.
Whoa. Whoa.
Okay.
Within
so,
a 60-foot radius.
Here, let me just flip this the right direction.
Uh-oh.
Let's
That's
see.
not good.
That's not a good sound that he's making.
Let me just pull in this
So
asset.
as you watch,
Oh.
these things kind of zloop out.
Ah! Step back.
The rasterizing.
Let's just back up a little.
Yeah. So these more or less just like a bunch of tentacles kind of whip out of the water as you actually like kind of start walking into it.
Wizards! It's the tentacles!
Hi, what? Ah, shit. Roll for initiative.
Man,
It's the
this wizard
tentacles.
swears more than I do.
I hate calamari.
Okay. Let me see. Add turn. Give me a second. You guys are actually fighting this thing for the first time.
Well,
So I should
Oh,
probably.
that's
Oh, we are? Okay. Rolling
and
initiative.
usually,
Yeah, I
and
did say
usually
roll for
high
initiative.
initiative for me.
I guess
Oh,
let's have Skitter roll
That
initiative
should actually
first.
be like 17 or something. I don't know. I really needed to stop being lazy.
Well, Skitter has
Well-
redeemed himself in the eyes of
Well.
initiative.
Skinner just doesn't tend to roll black numbers.
No, he doesn't. He is an
He's a
extreme kind of
Christmas-
dude.
He's a
Yeah.
Christmasman.
He is in the spirit of things. Whoops. This. Okay. Huh. Huh. That's interesting. I know how this creature works now. That's cool. And
What's it called so I cannot Google it?
you don't know.
Oh.
But its initiative is garbage. And the wizard is actually okay. So the block of wizards has some serious initiative going on too, and we're good.
It's like a flock of seagulls, but
Okay.
less cool.
So
Well, the good news is, unlike Gandalf, we don't have to say any elven words to open the door.
so
It's already cut
Skitter
open by Star Wars magic.
hides really poorly. Oh,
Oh,
well, I mean it's not the worst. But he more or less like kind of crouches low and tries to do his like kind of disappear thing, and the tentacles already like kind of coming for him. So he just gives up and chucks his hammer at it.
how well do you have to hide from seemingly blind tentacles?
They well, he missed. So Skitter got the best initiative roll he's had in like 10 sessions and squanders it as he flings his hammer into the ceiling. But the tentacles seem to unerringly know where you are. And Dimitri, because of your detect divine or whatever, you know exactly where it is. So you have a clear idea on this thing. So the wizards are all going to kind
You
of
mean there's something to it beyond the tentacles?
yeah, they extend for a while
Oh,
until you hit the end of your. These are just the tips. This is just the tip.
yay.
Yeah. Okay.
This is like an entire boss fight where we're basically just stubbing its toe.
Yes.
That's how we killed the giant in Dark Souls too.
It's true. Okay, so the three wizards more or less just kind of sprinted into the room, and they're all just going to be like, they're all going to start casting everything. So, I guess starting with Spitshine and his two favorite wands. Let me see. Okay. Oh shit. Missed the slash. So effectively, effectively, he just whips out both wands, points them at the thing, and 10 magic missiles just kind of go spewing out
Whoa.
and hit the tentacle for a whole bunch of damage. The Papermancer is gonna run into the other room and start gathering paper. And
A paper golem better come running out soon.
And Isaac is gonna cast Lightning Bolt, which is that's a level 3 spell still, right? I think it is.
Lightning bolt's level 3.
Yep. I think it's minus. Unfortunately, the book I have does not. Why doesn't it have the thing saves? That's garbage. Whatever. Well, it fails.
I feel like a lightning spell should have advantage in this fight.
Yeah, well, pretty much the lightning bolt hits the thing and the tentacle is very unhappy about it. Minus 41, minus 25. Okay, Alarin, it's your turn. I can hear you. I gotta grab the monster manual for this.
Okay, my turn.
I think we just skipped me entirely.
Oh yeah, where is he supposed to be?
Oh yeah, you never rolled initiative.
Oh, he
No,
did.
I rolled 21.
He's a 21.
Oh, he's just not listed on here. Oh, you rolled a 21 then. All right.
Yeah.
Since you didn't do the.
Yeah, we've
There
been
we go.
saying that we're supposed to do it manually because
Yeah,
things
but I
broken.
forget it doesn't add you to the list. So it'll take me a little bit getting used to that because I have too many characters to roll off. We gotta kill off these wizards.
Oh
Okay,
no!
for it.
Already? But you waited all campaign to use them.
I don't much care for Papermancer, but these two can stick around.
You still like the
That's
halftone guy
Why do you not care for Papermancer?
because she doesn't like his chicken pox.
You're incredibly judgmental on really superficial levels in all the RPGs we play.
What do you
What's that? You have spider powers? Die, witch!
mean? Hey,
It's like, wow, you've never even met her before.
that one, the one that wanted to smooch with all of you guys, she was clearly
Gave
after
us
your
the-
blood,
She gave us powers.
but she fed off of you.
We are now considered cool by spider standards.
We got the ability to get resurrected automatically. That's pretty cool. Although I didn't do it that way, because I am me. I'm going to try to line up a lightning bolt to see if I can hit 2 of the tentacles.
Okay. So you're gonna.
Efficiency, beam attacks.
Okay. And are you using the focus or no?
Trial by fire.
Okay.
Do it.
So you're gonna have to make an attack roll with this one. If
Oh,
you're
boy.
if you're trying to line up a trick shot.
Okay. Jesus. What is the spell attack stat? So I add wisdom.
Yeah, it would be your wisdom and your proficiency together.
Yeah. Okay. That's wow.
Okay. So they're moving too fast. You only really get one.
Well. Now what happens?
Well, it doesn't dodge. And I'll just roll your damage for you, seeing as I have it prepared. So
Oops.
I guess you got it. No, that's. I mean, it's fine.
Is it a normal lightning bolt? I don't know what's gonna happen.
So, unlike a regular lightning bolt, this one obviously is not lightning. Instead, it just kind of bores a hole straight through the tentacle. It's a small hole, but it is just a straight shot hole through the thing.
bores a hole.
Yeah.
Ew.
What does it look like?
Yeah, what's on the inside of it?
Or even like, what's the projectile even look like?
Just a line. just extends. It's like I'm trying to think of
pencil?
you shot a laser at the thing. Anytime you're
Well,
using, remember when you had the corrupted call lightning earlier, and you were doing like the laser storm? It's the same stuff.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
That was against Mr. Clean version 3, right?
Yeah. So you have some experience in laser usage here.
I've unlocked a new element.
Yep.
Persona.
But so Blood and Iker and whatever pours from the hole. Okay, then the wizards take their turns. And then Alarn.
Now we just need to...
Oh, no.
now
Then
we just need
Dimitri.
Dimitri to get laser eyes, and then everyone has lasers.
All right.
true.
Well, they call me the one trick pony because I know one trick. I don't understand the pony part anyway. Oh well, next turn. Oh, I'll do it. Wait, hold on. Let's double check
Oh, well,
it.
next turn.
There we go.
Okay. So you swing and a miss and a swing and a hit. And you take a big old chunk out of one of the tentacles. Which one are you guys aiming for, by the way? Because this is actually important. The wizards are
I
going
aimed
for
the one that's
left.
like next to me, of course.
Okay, so have you guys all just been wailing on the left one?
Well, I tried to hit multiple ones, so it's kind of up to you which one actually got hit.
Yeah. So you probably had to move like over here to get them right. So you probably actually hit the small one. Okay. Because locational damage is important. Okay, and then Alarn, it's your turn. Properly.
Okay, my turn. Let's see what I have here. I do want to try this out because it will be interesting. But I will rush over and I will try to stab it with the Eldritch Dagger.
Oh.
Okay.
And
Roll
I
the hit.
suppose I'll use my
Dex.
regular dagger thing.
Yeah. All right. So you hit it. And
What happens?
the dagger lights up
Whoa!
as you carve through the thing. And it lights up like a really bright magenta. Like pretty much the same thing as Keith's laser, but like brighter. And you're not sure what to do about it. But it's like humming in your hand and it's like vibrating uncomfortably.
Okay.
And that's all that happens.
But what does the wound it inflicts on the tentacle look like?
The tentacle seems, I mean, just about as wounded as any of the other wounds that's gotten hit by. It's your dagger that seems to have had the greater effect.
Ooh, interesting. And I can't do a skill save or anything on
I mean,
this
you could
right now.
maybe take a look at it if you wanted to.
Okay, I'll try arcanaing it.
Okay. You have captured the blood of a extraplanar being, and the dagger has reacted to that somehow.
Interesting.
Yep. So now what's it gonna do? One target hit.
Now she has 2 reality-destroying weapons.
This one's thirsty, though.
Okay.
That's not any better.
I desire reality.
Who's hit it for the most? Okay. So the tentacles are going to... I guess let's... Okay.
At what point does just all of reality get destroyed by Alarn,
Alarn.
like Rick Sanchez style?
Hey, I haven't destroyed anything yet.
And she just moves on
Except
to
for
the next
that
one.
Tablemancer guy. Yeah.
Give me a second.
You blew up the big crystal.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Wizard 5th edition. There we go. All right. So you guys see the tentacles coming in. Who has hit it the most? I guess Drez.
And definitely a Spitshine.
Yeah. Well, roll perception checks.
All of us?
All?
Yeah. So,
Meh.
okay.
I'm having a relatively lucky
You are
day.
having a relatively lucky day. All right, so Drez,
Let's see how we screw this up.
you get slamma-jammed
Oh.
for...
I am perceiving pain.
So you see two things happen. One, you notice that Spitshine goes like rigid, and then you get hit in the face by a tentacle,
Huh.
and then so does. Why can't I? Okay, I can't go back to any of my rolls. That's weird. Okay, and then you also notice another tentacle slam Isaac out of the room. And he
Whoop.
sails into the other one.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Yeah, so he flies away, and there's a cry of anguish as he sails through it. And
Explain level of rigid.
like, who was it? You've seen the Harry Potter movies, right?
Yeah.
Remember when I think it was like the first movie or whatever when they cast that like freezing spell on the Hufflepuff? What? No, he's not the Hufflepuff.
So you're saying that it looks overtly magical.
Yeah, it looks like something has happened to him. Like he is not moving at all, whereas like previously he was fairly animated, if mute.
Okay, yeah, I wasn't sure if you meant Harry Potter rigid or Skitter rigid.
No, Harry Potter rigid. And so he is like weirdly stock still. And then it's Skitter's turn, who is going to oh, now I can get my rolls back. That's dumb. Skitter is going to do his best to hide. That's a bit better. And then nope. Okay, and then Skitter's going to try and attack, which please tell me I actually set up the roll macro for this. I have no idea if this actually works. Bam. Nope.
Hammer of Moradin.
Hammer of not. Yeah, there's no actual inclusion for the sneak attack. Well, it's the Hammer of Moradin. I guess I'll just roll the sneak attack on its own.
Hammer of Moradin. More like Hammer of Lessadin. Or Lessa Hittin.
Okay.
Lessa Hittin.
So Skitter strikes it upwards with the hammer smash, and then Drez, it's your turn.
I'm going to back away a bit, and I'm going to cast Dispel Magic on Spitshine.
I don't know if this counts. All right. Yeah, that's enough. So you notice Spitshine kind of loosened down a lot, and he kind of like visibly deflates and like shakes his head.
A deflating rock.
Yeah. Well,
Odd visual.
yeah, well, he goes back to being like mobile again. And you're not sure why. So Isaac is going to move back, but he was sort of, you see kind of like his arm kind of sticking out through the doorway. He's maybe a little bit more spooked by this whole exchange. How many wizards? He gets a lot of wizard spells. Okay. So he just got hit. He's not happy about this. Who's in the way? Everybody's in the way, so that's not good.
Oh, that's not a good sound.
Well, I was going to do Cone of Cold, and then I realized that would hit everyone. Okay, let's go with this. So he's going to cast Hold Person on him.
On the whole thing?
Yep.
Whoa.
We'll see how that check works out.
Yep. Let me see. Never mind. It doesn't do shit. Okay. So that just, it fizzles. It doesn't do anything. And Spitshine's pissed. And is just going to fire magic missiles again, if I can get back to them. There it is. Pew! Alright, so the tentacle near you guys gets a big old chunk blasted out of it. And it falls to the ground.
Oh, nice.
Smoking. Okay. And then it is... Let's see, Papermancer's still busy. Dimitri, it's your turn.
Which tentacle went down? It was the one right next
The
to
one
me, yes?
next to you guys, yeah. So move over
Okay.
to the other ones. I mean, they're all swinging at you, but move to the
Okay.
ones that you're attacking, and it'll make it easier on me. There are no...
I'm moving to Stubbly Joe.
Yeah, there are no attacks of opportunity for anybody here, because it's way too big and mobile.
Okay. I'm moving to Stubbly Joe, and I'm going to give him an old-fashioned Dimitri, how do you do?
Okay.
With that one?
Yeah.
I'm also going to apply Divine Smite to that one as a second-level spell.
Okay.
So that's going to also deal on top of that one 3d8 radiant damage.
Boom. All right. Roll your other damage. Roll your other attack while we're at
The
it.
second attack. And there's the second attack.
Oh, you are taking chunks out of this thing. So 43, 65.
I have something so much fun. I want to do this.
All right. Well, what are you doing?
I run up to a tentacle, and I press the red button with the wand, the black
my
wand,
God, what
so
are
that it
you
gets
doing?
teleported to the church courtyard.
Um,
Come
fear
on.
fills my heart.
I want to see this thing on dry land.
Just like flopping. Like,
It's gonna be like that time that we tried to send the thing through the
Because I had
portal.
attuned this. I had attuned it to Vivi.
oh, it's gonna be like.
I had attuned it
Okay.
to the warehouse,
So
and I had attuned it
there's-
to...
Yeah, it's gonna be like trying to suck
There's
it out with
kind
a straw.
of a tug. Like you attach it, it's very clearly like trying to suck the tentacle in, but the tentacle kind of like throws it off, and
Aw.
resists.
What?
It gets a will save. You can't just force a thing to teleport.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, what if I cutting words them? No, you're not going to roll against me.
I feel like he can't hear you.
No one can hear you.
The tentacles can hear you.
You will not resist.
Okay, roll your cutting words.
Okay. Eh.
Okay, it still resists.
Aww.
Okay. So,
It was going to be so cool.
Drez. You hear whispering in the back of your mind.
No.
You hear it's nothing specific. You just hear words. But like they're your words, but they're not your words. And you're more or less just being you're just kind of questioning your motivations in life. Like, you know, who are you? Why are you here? What do you even want out of this? Do you really want to be here? But the question that no matter what you must answer is, what is your greatest desire in life? And also make a will save.
And also make a will save.
Yeah. And feel free to
Let's
like
see
type it
here.
in to me on Discord if you don't want it to be like public knowledge.
True.
The answer to the question or the will save?
Answer the question.
The question.
We'll save I need to know.
Let's see.
And that question does
I've mixed up intelligence and wisdom.
yeah, that question
Is it, which one is it?
It's wisdom.
wisdom,
It's
right?
wisdom. That question does not need to be answered immediately.
How?
Nice.
All right.
Well, it is 11. It is an 11 because it's off by one for some reason.
So Drez, you feel like you're underwater. You feel
great.
like you're underwater and you're not drowning. You actually feel pretty comfortable there. And you feel you feel like it's kind of like you belong again, and you feel like you're with a lot of other people that know and understand you. And let's see, it's Skitter's turn.
Are we? Huh?
All right.
Are these illithids?
See, just gonna roll Skitter's attack this way and then add the extra damage or something. Oh wait, no, he doesn't hit. Okay. Oh wait, no. He might. He does. Okay. So, Drez, as part of your newfound sense of community and stuff, you kind of realize that, you know, these people that you've been with this entire time, they're not really your friends. You don't really even know anything about them. You don't even really like them. But the one thing you do know about them is that they're currently trying to, they're currently trying to threaten they're threatening your community. They're threatening your kind of wholeness with life. And you can't have that. So, what do you do?
I turn into a dragon.
All right.
Oh. This just went from okay to terrible. Way to get mind flayed, dumbass.
Let me get the icon out, seeing as we haven't used this in a while.
Well,
there he is.
Wait.
What do you know? I like skinny
Do
form
I know
better.
that? Can I like sense that he's been charmed?
So, behind you guys, Drez is Drez. You've never seen him before in his full form. But you all more or less almost immediately see that he is Drez.
Whoa! He
Now,
is a dragon.
Drez, you're a dragon. What do you do?
I'll give you one guess.
Poison breath.
We're all lined up.
Fuck me.
Oh, my God.
Time to make Constitution saves.
Wait a minute, but if my armor class
we're all-
is 19, then that should not hit, right?
Okay. No. It's a. You have to do saving throws. And everybody gets a.
Oh, Constitution.
Holy shit! Wait a second.
This
No,
was
it's
a dangerous thing to have happen.
It's a +3. So everyone gets a +3 on their con roll here.
Okay, that's good.
Yes. Okay, we only take half.
Only half.
All right. So all of you guys
Oh my god.
manage to hold your breath or whatever as you are blasted by just this giant cone of poison. I should probably roll for Spitshine.
It's really unfortunate that Dimitri can somehow be poisoned.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Well, it's like corrosive in the air
Yeah,
and stuff.
it eats away at the like wood on the inside because he's not full metal.
Yeah.
He could get there, but it's gonna cost him some upgrade orbs. But Spitshines. Con is, I guess it'd be sick or that. Oh well, Spitshine is very, very injured.
Oh, no.
Okay. Do we round up or down on half of 59?
You round down.
I think everything always rounds down
Yeah.
in D&D.
Okay.
But it can't be rounded to 0.
Okay.
Not that that's really a
I'm
threat
gonna look
here.
it up. I'm gonna see if Warforged.
I'm pretty sure it's still down.
Yeah.
Right.
I think like the first page on a rolling says to round down everything in the entire game.
Because the thing is, Warforged in 3rd edition are immune to poison.
If he's not made out of organic components, I don't think he would be
Yeah.
susceptible to poison.
Since I'm
Okay, so the guy that made the Warforged race has released a 5th edition version. You have some extra bonuses. So you have resistance against poison damage, which I believe cuts it down by a further half.
Oh, okay.
Which I feel like is
That's good.
probably kind of fair.
Okay.
ish.
That significantly reduces the most massive attack I've ever used.
Yep.
All right. Divide by 4 then. Round down. Okay. Only 14 damage.
All right.
That's better.
That number's terrifying.
So
If I had taken that full brunt of that, I would have died.
yeah. Actually, if everybody had failed their saves, that would have been a full party wipe, and this would have been a very different campaign from this moment onward. That said,
Dude, you can't. Mind flaying.
That was an incredibly specific series of scenarios that led to an obvious conclusion.
so Drez, you are hit by 10 magic missiles in the face. Make a will save.
Jesus.
And remember, you have a boosted will save.
I have a boosted will save
Yeah.
for Green Dragon.
Yeah, for being a green dragon.
Let's see. What is the boosted will save?
I don't know. I think your wisdom's higher when you're full dragon.
Can I tell that he's being charmed?
You guys just all got hit by a poison breath, so it's fairly obvious.
Okay. Because at 6th
And we
level,
are
I had
fighting
gotten
Eldritch
counter charm.
Horrors.
Yeah.
No, the dragon has a lower wisdom.
Then use your
If
use your
wisdom-
normal one.
Okay.
It's
He failed it.
Oh. He failed it
I
bad.
nat one it.
What does
That's
that mean?
good, though, right?
That's incredible.
nope. That's
Oh, no,
not
it's bad.
That's bad.
It's not good.
That's real bad.
It means he's, like, more determined than ever.
Is that
Oh,
the will
no.
save again? Oh, that wasn't the will.
Against-
Right, the will save wouldn't have anything to do with magic missiles.
Okay.
The will save was to break the charm.
Right. There's
Shit.
also another problem, which is the issue of
Well, could I counter charm on him?
You can try. However, it's still not your
everyone
turn.
I know
So-
it
on
isn't.
top of the con save, everyone needs to make a wisdom save.
Oh, right, to be
Why?
not scared
Frightful
shitless.
presence.
Yeah.
Oh. Wisdom?
Skitter gets a 2.
Ah.
Oh, Jesus, no.
So everyone's frightened for 1 minute.
Okay.
They can try to save every turn.
So they have to make a save.
They have to beat my spell DC.
Okay. So the wizards are okay because they have
Actually, not my spell DC. It's a standard. I think it's a standard DC for the dragon,
yeah.
which is 16.
Yep.
This got bad very abruptly.
Okay, so what does frighten do exactly? Disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of fear is within line of sight. And nobody can move close to Drez right now.
Right, we're supposed to try to run away from him.
Yes.
This would be a really great time for everyone to run.
Yep. So, Drez, you're also hit by a lightning bolt. Roll a reflex save and then another wisdom save.
Okay. Reflex.
Okay, so you're hit by the full brunt of the lightning bolt.
Wisdom.
All right. But you are still very determined to,
I will say...
What was the DC?
Wisdom's
for the
definitely always
fear?
off by 1.
yeah.
Was the
It's
fear
16.
16?
Yeah.
So I actually passed the fear check.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Skitter and Alarin very much did not.
Yeah.
Okay. And then this is the point where the paper mache wizard rolls in. He is about
I've
3
taken
times his
30
size.
Whoa! He just sucked it all into himself.
Yeah, so he has been eating the paper and increasing his mass. And
So I've taken 35 and 28. Is that the numbers? going towards
I
me?
believe so. Yeah, 35 and 28. So you've taken what, 63 damage?
I need to figure out what my health even is.
So
What was it?
Okay. I found the screenshot of my old character sheet from when I was a dragon.
okay.
Would I have more hit points than that time or the same amount?
What was it?
You've leveled up, so you should have more.
I had a lot,
Okay.
but I don't know if leveling up affects my dragon's hit points.
So Spitshine almost immediately walks into the room, looks to his left, looks to his right, sees the dragon, screams, and is now in this corner.
Well, that's not Spitshine. That's
Oh, sorry, not Spitshine. You're right.
Yeah.
Zach, the
Izak.
the paper mache wizard.
Oh my god.
All right, Dimitri,
Good job,
it's your turn.
Drez. Alrighty, since I'm the only person who's not puping his pants, people are telling me to call my mount. That doesn't work anymore. That link got broken.
Yep.
Let me see. There might be something I can do, but I don't think I can hit more than one person with this.
Judging by how my will saves are doing, you'd probably want to try that damn wand again.
Can I hit more than one person with this thing? No. Shit.
It'd be really funny if this giant dragon problem bursts into the room and then it's just you're in the courtyard now. That's a
Okay,
problem
here's
for
what I'm gonna
later.
do. I'm going to... What was the first spell I cast?
You would cast Detect Divine or whatever, Divinity.
Oh yeah, that one's gone now. Okay, I'm gonna cast Heroism as a second level spell, which allows me to target 2 people with it.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cast it on Alarin, and I'm gonna cast it on... I guess the paper mache golem guy? He seems tough.
Immune to Frighten. Okay.
Wow, that makes us
And
immune to
I guess
frighten? Huh.
they gain 3 temporary hit points.
Okay. So, that's your turn. Alarin,
Yep.
it's your turn.
So I'm no longer
You are
frightened.
no longer scared. You had a moment of
But this is a
pants-shitting
concentration
terror.
spell. by the
Hey,
way.
I don't want that.
I mean,
it gave me a
it's-
very bad sweat.
This is
Fish sweat.
You are drenched.
Fish sweat.
The fish sweat is awful, and you.
Blub.
I mean, you have never been this scared before in your life, and then you hear the voice of Drez calling from behind you, and you feel okay again.
You mean
Greg.
Dimitri?
Yeah, sorry. Fucking.
Yeah.
I hate the fact
Wait,
that you guys
damn it.
both have D's in your
The
names.
fact that you said that made me think that I thought you were about to say that she'd failed and was also being controlled.
Nope.
When you said my voice
Or
was
that like
We haven't gotten to that
your
point
yet.
inner
Dimitri had
spirit
mind
was
control
calling
her.
out, "Help me, help!" No, that wasn't going to be the case.
Okay. So what do you do?
Okay, well, cause he is charmed, I'm gonna cast. Well, it's not really a cast, is it? I suppose it's a bardic skill. Counter charm on him, so that he gets advantage on rolls against whatever's assailing him.
That's a thing?
Yeah.
I gotta look this up.
learning things every day.
This is okay.
Oh, but it's only one turn. Darn. Oh well.
As an action, start a performance lasts until the end of your next turn. During that time, you and any friendly creatures within 30 feet have advantage on savings throws.
Oh, but that's
This is
friends.
the
He's
stupidest-
no longer a friend anymore, is he?
No, he's still a...
He's still a friend.
Yeah.
But it's a
This
performance.
is the dumbest ability I've ever heard of. This is so specific and so weak.
But the thing
so
is,
specific to this
she can
exact
use it
scenario.
whenever she
Yes.
wants. So it's not actually that weak. It's really useful if you're up against dragons or illithids or whatnot. It's weak until you run into this exact circumstance. All right. So, that's a good time. Who is...
But wait, it's a performance.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, Alarin,
Oh my.
make a wisdom save.
Oh, I have to make a
That's
wisdom
so
save?
specific to this scenario that it helps
No!
count the frighten on ever.
All
Oh
right.
no.
Why do I...
So, Alarin, you feel a deep understanding of what Drez is going through right now.
No.
And you feel
Oh,
a
God.
deep sense of kinship with him and, a great many other
Alarin
people.
being
Wait, how
like,
did it do this
like,
to me
don't
after
fall
I...
under your spells.
Just when I was about to cast my spell, why did it... How does it have turns when we don't...
It's
Be
turns
relinquished from the
immediately after
mind
you.
flyer.
Yeah, so you took your
His turn is
turn,
immediately after
and
you.
it's immediately after you, Shell.
Right, but that means I still sing my song before
You are
that
singing your
happens.
song, so Drez does get advantage on
I'm
his.
giving a rendition of it.
But
Be free.
Well, shouldn't she roll again? Because doesn't she have
a
advantage?
natural one
Oh.
trumps advantage.
Oh man.
That was terrible.
We're keeping
That
that.
was
I mean,
great.
Alarin, you can roll again if you get a nat 20. I'll let you re-roll everything.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
The only thing that trumps a nat 1 is a nat 20, which at that point you just re-roll.
Because you are supposed to have an advantage because of your
Yeah,
own
but
spell.
house rules are...
But you rolled a 1.
Yeah.
Nah.
Nope. Okay. So yeah, you feel a deep sense of kinship and
17.
some other things. And these other people in the room are here trying to keep you and Drez from getting back to the people that love you. And love you dearly. So there's some other stuff, but we'll talk about that later. Skitter is scared shitless. Does he have the wherewithal to even notice? Should look at what evasion does. Whether did he just dodge the poison breath, or does evasion only work for reflex saves? Because I actually don't know that one.
I think the whole point of
Well, he got
Constitution
a
is that
nat
you're
20 on it,
just tanking
so-
the effect.
Okay, it's only a well. So here's the thing: evasion lets you avoid full damage on like a breath weapon, but
A
it's
half
only
damage.
dexterity.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's not quite as useful. So he is scared shitless. He is going to. He is going to sneak attack. Jeez, who would he go for? Yeah, he's scared, but he's not outnumbered yet, so he's not going to run. All right, Drez, you get hit in the face by a hammer. Make another wisdom save.
I have just been quietly chuckling to myself for like the last 20 minutes because this could not possibly go worse.
It couldn't. All right,
Yeah.
Drez, you get snuck attack for.
What's the wisdom savings throw for?
Okay,
he has
you take
advantage
another
over this.
25 damage as Skitter's hammer hits you from nowhere. And you are back. However, you are also fully aware that Alarin has turned on you.
Oh, great.
Because you had that like deep sense of connection to her very momentarily.
This could not. Holy shit. Okay, so I am.
Factionalism,
But
man.
my final action allowed him to break free, though he didn't even need to roll a second time for it. So that was
Yep.
I mean, now that he's on our side, he's much more useful as a dragon.
Yes.
This is true.
So it is your turn. What do you do?
Are we not scared of it anymore?
Nope. Only no one. The fear immediately just
Are
like
the tentacles now scared of him?
That's an
a reasonable
interesting
question. I guess.
question. They are scared shitless.
They didn't know that I was going to be a dragon.
What's the DC? 16?
16.
Yeah. No. You know what? Fuck it.
What the hell's that?
I don't know. I'm just trying to find a way to look
You're giving yourself
charmed.
Skittles.
Okay. What time is it? Yeah.
We're not going to have time to go much further
Yeah.
with this.
So here's what happens. The tentacles grab Alarin,
Oh no!
who is completely willing on this because she's fully charmed, and they retreat into the water.
No. Oh, no.
Oops. And there goes Drez, but that's because he turns back.
Delete. Do I turn back or do I turn into something
No,
else?
you turn back. You didn't.
Oh, thank
you did
God.
get thrown through a portal. You're regular Drez.
That I want to point out that once shit hit the fan, that was all resolved in one turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I threw a bunch
I
of
was sitting
spells at the
here-
problem, so...
I was sitting here researching how Dragon Breath recharge mechanics work, and I never got a turn.
That's good, though, because your turn was mighty effective, you fucking monster.
Well, if I got lucky and it didn't leave, then I might have been able to Dragon Breath it.
So
I had to research how recharge works, which is apparently you roll a d6 and there's a chance that you can recharge your Dragon Breath.
Shell,
Yes.
you're out of the episode for now. we'll get to what happens to Alarin as another bonus episode with you.
Bonus episodes.
Oh man, we're missing more plot.
Yeah.
I'm sure she'll explain all of it to us.
But for now, the rest of you guys are safe.
Right now, she's experiencing the plot of Dr. Decker.
All right. Wow. I need a second to collect my thoughts because things went really wild there.
Faceplant.
Torres, are you okay?
Did I get angry again?
Torres,
I feel angry.
Torres, you're a dumbass. What was that? You breathed fire. You breathed poison. It was awful.
Was it good for you?
Skitman,
Yeah.
Skitman, are you okay?
I mean, that was kind of the limit of things. I'll be here in the mud for a little while.
Understandable. Yeah, you look like you're okay.
This sounds a lot like a long rest situation. Because
How can you rest at a time like this? Alarin has been abducted by tentacles.
It's very easy.
Oh, jeez, half my party's out.
Well,
How you doing, Orangebeard?
that was bad. I mean, I'm fine. Poor Spitshine took a bit of a blasting. Is your friend all right? That looked like one hell of a charmin. I've never seen somebody get charmed and turn into a dragon in the same go.
Yeah, I wouldn't feel too bad for him. He's a dumbass.
Oh, okay.
I go over to the waters.
It gets pretty deep.
Wow.
You are the one person who can go for a swim if you want to.
What was the effects of my divine sense? I was able to see the cord where the tentacles were coming from.
You could see that they extended off for quite a while. They have since disappeared.
Wow. Yeah. I'm gonna swim it.
You're
a
not
little
even
bit
gonna,
anyway.
Okay.
Take that mantle or anything?
Well, he doesn't need to breathe, so
Yeah.
Doesn't the mantle give him super swimming or something?
it does.
Oh yeah, it does yeah. It doubles my swim speed or something if I remember.
Which is
He can be Mecha Aquaman.
yeah, pretty much.
Otherwise, he's just awkward metal man.
Skitman.
being fucked with
Yeah,
by a tentacle
I
monster.
gotcha.
Mantle me up.
He already has the mantle ready and raring to go.
Okay. I wrap it around my waist like a coat and splash into water.
All right.
I want to see Pimp Swag Dimitri.
Wow.
Just imagine the big. Just imagine
Wow.
the mantle.
I don't know if I can do a Russian voice and a pit voice at the same time.
We'll give you a moment.
See it, baby.
Woo.
And those are the 2 words you can say in that voice. What is this episode?
So, Dimitri,
Oh, they took my bottom bitch.
Pimp Mitri, you fling yourself into the depths, and you realize it's actually not nearly as deep as you thought. What there
Okay.
is instead is it's a gate. It's a circular metal thing that is no longer active. It looks very familiar. You have
Oh.
very distinct feelings of being almost thrown through one of those before.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Okay.
that was it.
I come back out. I don't know if I can voice act this. This is too hard. Oh, please. There's a portal down there.
Like active portal or actually wait, I already knew that.
I take off mantle and give it back to
Thanks.
Skipman. No, it is probably deactivated once the tentacles made their retreat from this pool.
That's not good.
No, it's actually about the worst solution that could have happened.
Double rescue time?
Who else are we rescuing?
Greg?
Oh. Oh no. I
That's
didn't even
rather
think of that.
optimistic.
I mean, he went into a portal too, right? Like,
Yeah.
maybe he's
What I
there.
was saying. Yeah, he might be. Maybe Alarin is there.
Well, I mean, she would
With
be
Greg
if she
now.
went through. That's just
Well, it
like,
was like a personal portal, not like the same portal that Greg was tossed
they were
into.
actually about the same size and shape
Oh.
and make and model. It's very
Oh,
familiar.
that is big.
Make and model.
There was a 2016.
2006.
Hey.
2016.
2016. Dimitri Pimp is anyway.
Those tentacles had a good year.
We all had a good year. Anyway,
Did you get those? You get those tentacles at Goodyear?
no. Anyway, my friend, do you know how to activate portals to hell?
What? To hell? No, what? No. What do I,
Okay,
what
how
kind
about
of
the
wizard
portals
do you
to where
take
the
me for?
tentacles? Well, portals wherever the tentacles came from.
I mean, well, we've got the big one in the sky.
Oh. Well, I guess if we're going into portals, that would be the one to look at.
And so Lauren is whisked off to who knows where to do something with some weird tentacle creature. You know, that sounds like the plot for a really, really, really bad Japanese horror film. Or hentai or any number of things. Let's not go there. Don't worry, it won't be going there. On the next episode of Dungeons and Dragons, Grave of Man. Oh god, why did I say any of that?